What's up, everybody? Got Kona here. Hey, Kona. She's looking better, huh? You can still see some healing going on with her right here around her eye, but she does look a lot better, huh? Hi, Kona. There she is. What? You okay? Just taking a little break here. I just had some lunch. Picked up dog poop, vacuumed, finished on the patch up there, sanded it, did a second coat, and looks pretty good. So now the next step will be to sand it again, sand the second coat down, and then if everything looks good, just go ahead and it's actually right here, the texture spray stuff. Sand it, texturize it, and then paint it, and hopefully, there's no lines or anything, looks good. So what else is going on? So I did that. And I thought I did something else. I forget now, but the next thing I'm gonna do after I take a little break here, I'm tired. Maybe I'll take a nap, but the next thing is to go outside, and I'm going to detail my car. So I bought some, I think you saw some in the last couple vlogs ago. I bought some of the chemical guy stuff. I was looking at kind of like how to, what they call it, like waterless car wash stuff. So basically, if your car isn't too dirty and you don't need a hose to like if obviously if it's like caked in mud or, stuff like that, something that you would need water would help with. But if it's like light dirt or just kind of even like bird poops, sap, just random stuff like that, they actually sell stuff that you just spray on and a little elbow grease, and it actually applies a thin layer of wax too. I mean, obviously doing a good wash and, buffing it and waxing it and all that stuff, using the traditional way, I guess, would probably be better. But for something quick and I don't have to run water, I can just do it right in my garage. I don't even have to move the cars around. I think that's pretty cool. So, and then I'm going to clean the inside too. I bought some kind of inside spray, some leather cleaner. I don't know. They sell, once you go down the rabbit hole, there's all sorts of chemicals. And of course, not just from chemical guys. You got Mothers, you got McGuire's, you got, Armor All, but Armor All's kind of the more generic, cheaper stuff, I guess. So, anyways, I'm gonna start with my car, and then, if there's time and my hands don't hurt too bad and I'm not too tired, I can work on my wife's car too. And if I don't get my wife's car done today, I'm gonna eventually do it. It's just, between picking up poop and working on the, where is it? Working on the ceiling, and then, doing my car, my hands are going to be tired. So we'll see how much I get done today. Other than that, guys, just kind of hanging out, waiting for my Xbox to show up so I can start playing Halo again. I've been having some FOMO, but that's okay. It's allowed me to get some stuff done around here and watch some shows. The Witcher, I think we're through 6 episodes. I don't even know how many episodes of this season. Is it 8 or 10? That's usually kind of the standard. Is most shows these days will either have an 8 or a 10 episode season. So I'll have to look, but I believe my wife and I are through 6 episodes. There's some fair criticism, I think, with the show. So I've read 3 books. The Blood of Elves, The Sword of Destiny, and The Last Wish, I think. Not in that order. I forget the order. I do need to order and read the other books, but I've, again, been busy with other stuff. But it is interesting kind of reading those 3 books and then seeing what they do with the show. I think partly what makes the show harder too is that the books are kind of all over the place, and like you're jumping timelines, you're jumping, each book is they're kind of disjointed. In fact, if you go online, there's a debate on what order to read the books in. There's like a main order of like 6 of the books are like, yeah, you read them in this order, and then there's like 2 books that are like, well, you could read this one and then this one and then this one, right? And so 2 of the books, I forget which ones can kind of go, anywhere in the series, and so, it's kind of hard to make a good timeline for that, because do you go chronologically? Do you jump around a little bit to give more context or backstory or character development, I think the coolest part is that I think Henry Cavill does a pretty good job portraying The Witcher. It's who you think, not only like, I think the voice, it's kind of like Batman, right? When, what's his name did Batman? His name's on the tip of my tongue. God, it's gonna kill me. What's his name? Bruce Wayne. It's Batman. God, what is his name? You know who I'm talking about, though. Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, that Batman. Who the heck? God, I can picture him. He's in my head. Am I going to have to stop this and go look it up real quick? I hope not. I think I can do it. I can see him. He's in The Fighter. He's in The Prestige. He's in The Newsies. But I cannot think of his name. God, isn't that crazy? Maybe I'm just tired. It's gonna come to me. I keep thinking Bruce in my head. Why do I keep thinking Bruce? That's not his name. I can't think of it. This is so frustrating. Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. But anyways, you remember when he kind of did his first Batman voice? It's like, hey, I'm Batman. And he's like, it was like super deep and crazy sounding. Like at first it's kind of like, it almost sounds like funny, like it's a joke. But then it kind of grows on you, right? And it's like, now it's badass, right? So that's kind of how Henry Cavill's Witcher has grown on me, is that, it's kind of this, I'm the Witcher, and it's kind of grown on me. But I also think just like he's a big, strong guy. He played Superman. So anyways, I think so. That's the first cool part, is that I think they did a good job casting the character. The second cool part is that Henry Cavill is like a huge Witcher nerd, and he's read all the books multiple times. At least that's what I've been reading. That's what I've seen online, is that he like on set always has the books, and he's like, oh, we're doing this part of the story. And so I think that's kind of cool, at least. Once I finish the second season, I'll probably have a different, maybe a more holistic take on it. But, it is what it is, I guess. When you take books and you adapt it to the screen, I think there's always going to be some pain. And, you look towards like Lord of the Rings, who a lot of people, of course, say did an amazing job of keeping it true to the source material as possible. Even now, like Harry Potter gets praised and had record number crushing sales, books, movies, everything, merchandise. But I remember looking back, that when I would go watch it in theaters, I'd be excited. I loved the movies, but I remember like leaving the movies thinking like that wasn't true. That wasn't true to the book. There was things that stood out, that were different. Anyways, it is what it is. It's already been 10 minutes. Half of this was me trying to think of his name. God, what is his name? Christian Bale, okay? I had to look it up. Christian Bale. God, how can I forget his name? He's actually one of my favorite actors. I like a lot of the movies he's in. Okay, I wouldn't say one of my favorite actors. I like him as an actor. Let's put it that way, I guess. Anyways, I'm going out to clean the car now. Start detailing it. Clean the rims. Clean the whole outside. Vacuum. Clean the whole inside. We're gonna get it looking real nice. And then maybe I'll take a picture of it or something, and that might be the end of this vlog today. So if this is it, then everyone have a great day. If it's not, I'll talk later. Peace.